The spaceship's hum reverberated through the cabin, a lullaby to the swirling cosmos beyond the porthole windows. Kira Naveen, her dark hair cascading in tendrils around her determined face, deftly navigated the control panel with the precision of a seasoned astronomer. Her eyes, piercing blue orbs reflecting the distant stars, were locked onto the destination, the remote research outpost of Dr. Lysander Crow. Kira's demeanor was a captivating blend of steely resolve and cunning charm. She turned to her companion, the lithe and agile Zara Elion. "We're nearly there, Zara. Once we find Dr. Crow, we're one step closer to unlocking the secrets of the Celestial Codex." Zara's mischievous grin faltered for a moment, her tousled hair framing a face etched with a hint of worry. "You've heard the legends, Kira. The Codex, it's not something to be trifled with." She spoke with a guarded tone, her slang-laden words echoing the vast expanse of her experiences. Kira's eyes narrowed, her voice taking on a persuasive lilt. "I know the risks, Zara. But the power, the knowledge, it's worth it. I can feel it." She tapped her fingers rhythmically on the console, a subtle display of her restless ambition. Zara chuckled, her laughter a melody of resignation and admiration. "Your determination never ceases to amaze me, Kira." She gazed out at the stars, her thoughts momentarily drifting to the loved ones she'd lost, the sacrifices she'd made. But Zara's loyalty was steadfast, and she knew that Kira's unwavering focus on the Celestial Codex was a force to be reckoned with. As the spaceship hurtled towards the research outpost, Kira's mind raced with anticipation. The whispers of the Celestial Codex had haunted her dreams for years, and now the answers seemed tantalizingly within reach. She could almost taste the ancient knowledge, feel the power coursing through her veins. A pang of introspection surfaced, casting a fleeting shadow over her steely resolve. Was she crossing a line, chasing after the forbidden secrets of the universe? But the darkness quickly dissipated, replaced by the fire of her ambition. The Celestial Codex was her destiny, and she would stop at nothing to uncover its truth. The spaceship's engines roared, a symphony of power and determination, as Kira and Zara plunged headlong into the heart of their quest. Time seemed to bend around them, the stars aligning in a cosmic dance that whispered of the mysteries that awaited them. In the vast expanse of the universe, they were but mere specks, their dreams and fears and hopes intertwined in a delicate balance. And so, with a mix of trepidation and excitement, Kira and Zara drew ever closer to the elusive Dr. Lysander Crow, the enigmatic scholar who held the key to the Celestial Codex's secrets. The research outpost loomed before them, a beacon of knowledge amidst the swirling chaos of the cosmos. And as they prepared to disembark, the weight of their journey settled upon their shoulders, a reminder of the sacrifices they had made and the challenges that still lay ahead. But Kira Naveen, with her fierce determination and unyielding ambition, refused to be deterred. The Celestial Codex called to her, its whispers a siren song that lured her deeper into the heart of the unknown. And as she stepped onto the research outpost, the cold metal beneath her feet a tangible connection to the universe, she knew that she would stop at nothing to unlock the secrets that lay within. For the Celestial Codex was more than just an ancient relic. It was the key to the very fabric of existence, a testament to the boundless potential of knowledge and power. And as Kira and Zara embarked on the next leg of their journey, they knew that they were venturing into uncharted territory, a realm where the lines between reality and myth blurred, and the stakes were higher than they had ever dared to imagine. But they were not alone in their quest. For the universe, with its infinite wisdom and intricate design, had conspired to bring them together, to forge a bond that transcended the boundaries of space and time. And as they delved deeper into the enigma of the Celestial Codex, they would discover that the true power lay not in the ancient text itself, but in the strength of their friendship and the unwavering belief in their ability to change the course of destiny. For in the vast expanse of the cosmos, where the stars whispered secrets and the planets danced in a celestial ballet, anything was possible for those who dared to dream, to believe, and to reach for the heavens. And so, with hearts full of hope and minds ablaze with curiosity, Kira and Zara ventured forth into the unknown, the whispers of the Celestial Codex guiding them on their epic journey towards the truth. And as they stood on the precipice of discovery, the universe seemed to hold its breath, waiting to see what they would uncover, what secrets they would reveal. For the Celestial Codex was not just a relic of the past, but a living, breathing testament to the power of knowledge, the beauty of the cosmos, and the indomitable spirit of those who dared to seek the truth amidst the chaos of the stars. And as Kira and Zara embarked on their quest, they knew that they were not just searching for an ancient artifact, but for the very essence of existence itself. The research outpost was a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. As they stepped off their spaceship and onto the platform, Kira and Zara could feel the history that permeated the air, the countless hours of research and discovery that had taken place within these walls. The winding corridors of the outpost seemed to stretch on for miles, twisting and turning in a labyrinthine pattern that spoke of the secrets that lay hidden within. And as they navigated, Kira's boots echoed through the metal corridors of the research outpost, her determined stride a stark contrast to Zara's hesitant footsteps behind her. As they ventured deeper into the labyrinthine station, Zara's voice, tinged with skepticism, broke the silence. "You really think this Dr. Crow will just hand over the information we need?" Zara's eyes narrowed, her mischievous grin replaced by a furrowed brow. "It's not like we've got much to offer in return." Kira's piercing gaze remained fixed on the path ahead, her slender frame tense with determination. "We've got the artifact, Zara. That's more than enough to pique his interest." Zara's fingers drummed against her thigh, her agile grace momentarily replaced by a nervous energy. "And if he wants more than just a peek? What then, Kira?" The remote research outpost loomed above them, a small station nestled among the stars. Its dimly lit corridors seemed to stretch on for an eternity, twisting and turning in a dizzying array of metal and wires. The air was thick with the scent of oil and dust, and the distant hum of machinery filled their ears. As they delved deeper into the outpost, the walls seemed to close in around them, the oppressive atmosphere weighing heavily on their shoulders. Yet Kira's resolve remained unshaken, her unwavering focus on the Celestial Codex driving her forward. "We'll cross that bridge when we come to it," Kira replied, her voice steady and resolute. "For now, let's just focus on finding Dr. Crow." Zara sighed, her short-cropped hair rustling as she shook her head. "Always the optimist, aren't you, Kira?" A flicker of introspection crossed Kira's face, her steely exterior momentarily faltering. "Sometimes, optimism is all we've got." With renewed determination, Kira pressed on, her every step echoing through the deserted corridors of the research outpost. And as they approached their destination, the distant whispers of the Celestial Codex seemed to grow louder, its enigmatic power beckoning them ever closer. For Kira and Zara, the quest for the Celestial Codex was not just a journey through space and time, but a journey of self-discovery. And as they stood on the precipice of unearthing its secrets, they knew that they were not just seeking an ancient artifact, but the very essence of existence itself. And so, with hearts full of hope and minds filled with determination, they ventured forth, ready to face whatever challenges awaited them in the remote research outpost. For the Celestial Codex was not just a relic of the past, but a living, breathing testament to the power of knowledge, the beauty of the cosmos, and the indomitable spirit of those who dared to seek the truth amidst the chaos of the stars. Kira's boots echoed through the labyrinthine corridors of the remote research outpost, a symphony of determination that reverberated in the vast expanse of space. Her piercing blue eyes scanned the sterile metallic walls, seeking any clue that might lead her to the elusive Dr. Lysander Crow. The whispers of the Celestial Codex haunted her every thought, driving her forward with a relentless, unyielding focus. Zara followed closely behind, her practical attire a stark contrast to Kira's more imposing presence. The pragmatic warrior's brow furrowed as she considered their chances of success, her doubts a palpable weight that threatened to pull them back into the void. As they rounded yet another corner, a faint glimmer of hope caught Kira's eye, a subtle shift in the texture of the walls that hinted at the passage of time. She quickened her pace, her heart pounding in her chest as the distant echoes of ancient knowledge seemed to call out to her. The door to Dr. Crow's office loomed before them, its weathered wooden frame a stark contrast to the cold, unfeeling metal that surrounded it. Kira's hand trembled as she reached out, her fingers brushing against the worn surface as if to confirm that it was real. She took a deep breath, her resolve hardening as she prepared to face the man who might hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the Celestial Codex. The door creaked open, revealing a room that seemed to defy the very laws of space and time. Dr. Lysander Crow sat hunched over a massive wooden desk, his graying hair cascading down his back like a river of wisdom. He peered at them over the rim of his round spectacles, his eyes twinkling with a mixture of curiosity and mischief. The walls of the office were lined with towering shelves, each one groaning under the weight of countless ancient texts and artifacts. The air was thick with the scent of history, the accumulated knowledge of centuries swirling around them like a tangible force. It was a testament to the power of the human spirit, a monument to the indomitable will that had driven mankind to reach for the stars. Kira's breath caught in her throat as she took in the sight, her heart swelling with a mixture of awe and reverence. This was the culmination of her life's work, the ultimate goal of her relentless pursuit. In this room, amidst the stacks of ancient texts and relics, she might finally find the answers she sought. "Dr. Lysander Crow," she began, her voice steady and resolute. "I am Kira Naveen, and this is my companion Zara. We've come to seek your counsel on a matter of great importance." The wise scholar regarded them with a measured gaze, his keen intellect obvious even in the briefest of glances. Kira could see the gears turning in his mind, the wheels of thought grinding away as he considered their request. "The Celestial Codex," he murmured, his voice a low rumble that seemed to resonate through the very fabric of the universe. "I've heard whispers of your quest, Kira Naveen. But what makes you think you're ready to face the truths it holds?" Kira's gaze never wavered, her determination a beacon that pierced through the shadows of doubt. "Because I am willing to risk everything to find it," she replied, her voice filled with conviction. "And because I believe that the power of the Celestial Codex can change the course of history, for better or for worse." Dr. Crow leaned back in his chair, his eyes narrowing as he considered her words. "Very well," he said at last, his voice filled with the weight of 1,000 unspoken secrets. "I will help you on your journey, Kira Naveen. But be warned, the path you tread is fraught with danger, and the price of knowledge may be higher than you're willing to pay." As Kira and Zara left Dr. Crow's office, the weight of his words lingered in the air like a veil of shadows. But Kira's determination never wavered, her unwavering focus driving her forward as she embraced the challenges that lay ahead. For she knew that the quest for the Celestial Codex was not just a journey through space and time, but a journey into the very heart of humanity itself. And so, with hearts full of hope and minds filled with determination, they ventured forth, ready to face whatever challenges awaited them in the vast expanse of the cosmos. For they were not just seeking an ancient artifact, but the very essence of existence itself. And in the darkness that surrounded them, the whispers of the Celestial Codex seemed to grow louder, its enigmatic power beckoning them ever closer to the truth. Dr. Lysander Crow's office was a labyrinth of ancient tomes and relics, the air heavy with their collective wisdom. Kira Naveen, clad in her practical attire, stood before the scholar, Zara Elion at her side. Their eyes darted around the room, taking in the vast array of knowledge that lay before them like a treasure trove waiting to be discovered. Kira spoke first, her voice measured and confident. "Dr. Crow, we need your help." The older gentleman regarded them with a skeptical gaze, adjusting his round spectacles as he leaned back in his chair. "And why should I trust two strangers who come barreling into my sanctuary, seeking answers to questions better left unasked?" Zara's lips curled into a mischievous grin. "Well, we did manage to find you despite your little hideaway being tucked away among the stars. That's gotta count for something, right?" Dr. Crow chuckled softly, the corners of his eyes crinkling with amusement. "Indeed it does. But trust must be earned, not given freely." Kira's determination didn't waver. She reached into her satchel, pulling out the mysterious artifact they had found on their journey. Its surface shimmered with an ethereal glow, captivating the scholar's attention. As Dr. Crow's eyes widened, Kira pressed on. This is why we're here. We believe it may be connected to the Celestial Codex, and we need your expertise to unlock its secrets. The tension in the room grew palpable as the scholar leaned forward, his fascination with the artifact evident. He hesitated for a moment, then sighed deeply, his calm authority giving way to reluctant acceptance. Very well, he said, his voice filled with newfound intrigue. I will help you decipher this enigma, but be warned. The path you tread is fraught with danger, and the price of knowledge may be higher than you're willing to pay. With Dr. Crow's agreement, Kira felt a surge of excitement and relief. Their quest for the Celestial Codex had taken a significant leap forward, and she knew that they were one step closer to uncovering the universe's deepest secrets. As Kira and Zara prepared to delve into the mystery of the artifact, they couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation and trepidation. The path before them was uncertain, but they were determined to see it through, no matter the cost. For they knew that the Celestial Codex held the key to unlocking the very essence of existence itself, and they were willing to risk everything to claim its power. Dr. Crow's eyes gleamed with fascination as he cradled the mysterious artifact in his hands, the ancient relic seemingly humming with an energy that transcended time and space. The scholar's voice took on a dreamlike quality as he delved into the enigmatic tale of the Celestial Codex. The Celestial Codex, he began, his words weaving a tapestry of history and legend, is said to be the key to the universe's most profound secrets. It holds within its pages the wisdom of long-lost civilizations and the power to manipulate the very fabric of existence. Kira listened, rapt, as Dr. Crow spoke of ancient scholars who had dedicated their lives to deciphering the Codex's cryptic text, only to vanish without a trace, consumed by their obsessions. She could feel the weight of the Celestial Codex's mythos pressing down upon her, a tangible presence that both exhilarated and terrified her. The doctor paused for a moment, adjusting his round spectacles as he gazed into the middle distance, lost in thought. But beware, he warned, his tone growing grave. For such power comes with a price. Many have sought the Codex throughout history, only to be driven mad by the knowledge it contains or destroyed by those who sought to protect its secrets. Kira's mind raced with thoughts of the dangers that lay ahead, her determination fueled by the tantalizing promise of the Celestial Codex's power. She knew that she would stop at nothing to unlock its secrets, even if it meant risking everything. Dr. Crow, she said, her voice steady and resolute. We've come too far to turn back now. Please, tell us what you know about the location of the Celestial Codex. Any clues or leads that could help us on our quest. Dr. Crow regarded her with a mixture of admiration and concern, the depth of Kira's determination evident in her piercing blue eyes. He sighed deeply, resigned to the fact that he could not dissuade her from her quest. Very well, he conceded, his voice tinged with reluctance. I believe that the Celestial Codex may be hidden within the ruins of an ancient civilization, long thought to be lost to the annals of time. The exact location, however, remains shrouded in mystery. Kira's heart pounded in her chest as she leaned forward, eager to learn more. Her unwavering focus on the Celestial Codex had led her to this moment, and she knew that she was closer than ever to uncovering its secrets. As Dr. Crow continued to share his knowledge, Kira's mind raced with plans and strategies, her determination burning brighter than the stars that surrounded them. She would stop at nothing to find the Celestial Codex, and she knew that she and Zara were a formidable team, capable of overcoming any obstacle that stood in their way. Together, they would unlock the universe's deepest secrets and claim the power of the Celestial Codex for themselves. For they were not only seekers, but also survivors, forged in the crucible of their relentless pursuit of knowledge and driven by an insatiable curiosity that knew no bounds. And so, as the stars shimmered like distant dreams, Kira and Zara prepared to embark on the next leg of their journey, their eyes fixed on the horizon and their hearts filled with determination. For they knew that the Celestial Codex awaited them, a tantalizing prize that promised to unlock the very essence of existence itself. Dr. Crow's eyes gleamed with intrigue as he spoke in a hushed tone. The Celestial Codex is said to rest within the heart of an ancient ruin, lost to the sands of time and the vastness of space. It's known as the Sanctuary of the Stars, a place where the universe's secrets are whispered to those who dare to listen. Kira's pulse quickened, her fingers drumming impatiently on the armrest of her chair. She leaned forward, eager to absorb every word falling from the scholar's lips. The room seemed to shrink around them, the air heavy with anticipation. Zara's eyes narrowed, her calculating gaze fixed on Dr. Crow. "And where might we find this sanctuary?" she asked, her voice laced with skepticism. Dr. Crow hesitated, adjusting his glasses before answering. "I cannot provide you with a map or precise coordinates, for the location remains elusive. However, I can tell you this. Seek out the Nebula of Whispers, where the stars themselves seem to speak in hushed tones. There, you may find clues to guide your path." Kira's heart raced, her mind ablaze with possibilities. She rose from her chair, extending her hand towards Dr. Crow. "Thank you, Dr. Crow. Your guidance will be invaluable on this journey." As Dr. Crow shook her hand, his eyes held a glimmer of caution. "Tread carefully, seekers. The Celestial Codex is not a prize to be claimed lightly, and the path to its resting place is fraught with danger." With a curt nod, Kira turned to Zara, her eyes shining with determination. "We must make haste. The stars await us." Zara grinned, her eyes alight with excitement. "Then let's not keep them waiting any longer." Together, they hurried through the dimly lit corridors of the research outpost, their footsteps echoing in the silence. Kira's thoughts swirled like a cosmic storm, her focus unwavering as she navigated the winding passageways. As they approached their spaceship, Kira paused, taking a moment to gaze at the vast expanse of stars that stretched before them. She could feel the weight of the Celestial Codex calling to her, urging her onward. With a deep breath, she climbed aboard their vessel, her heart pounding with anticipation. The Nebula of Whispers awaited them, its secrets whispered on the edge of the universe. And Kira Naveen, driven by her relentless pursuit of the Celestial Codex, would not rest until she uncovered the truth hidden among the stars. With a flick of her wrist, Kira ignited the engines of their spaceship, the Celestial Marauder. The hum of the machinery swelled into a thunderous roar as the vessel stirred to life, its metallic limbs groaning in anticipation. Zara, her fingers dancing across the controls, grinned as the dashboard illuminated with a symphony of colors. "Brace yourself," Kira called out, her voice barely audible over the clamor. "We're about to make history." As the engines reached their crescendo, the Celestial Marauder lurched forward, breaking free from the research outpost's gravitational hold. The stars seemed to stretch and warp around them, creating a kaleidoscope of light as they hurtled through the cosmos. Kira's heart raced with exhilaration, her mind fixated on the ancient ruin that lay ahead. The Celestial Codex was within her grasp, and she would stop at nothing to claim its power. With a deft touch, she navigated the ship through the vast expanse, her years of trading and negotiation honing her instincts. Each twist and turn felt like a dance, the rhythm of the universe guiding her every move. Meanwhile, Zara prepared for the challenges that awaited them. Her nimble fingers tightened the straps of her tactical gear, her eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of danger. Her past as a smuggler had taught her the value of stealth and subterfuge, skills that would prove invaluable in their quest. "Remember," Kira said, her gaze locked on the distant ruin. "We must be cautious. The Codex is not something to be trifled with. Its power could change the course of history, and there are those who would do anything to possess it." Zara's eyes narrowed, her voice tinged with determination. "Then we'll make sure they don't get their hands on it. We've faced worse odds before, and we always come out on top." As the ancient ruin loomed closer, Kira and Zara steeled themselves for the trials ahead. Their combined skills and unyielding determination would be their greatest weapons in the battle for the Celestial Codex. And as they plunged deeper into the heart of the Nebula of Whispers, they knew that their greatest adventure was just beginning. But for now, they reveled in the thrill of the journey, their spirits soaring among the stars as they chased the legacy of the Celestial Codex. For Kira Naveen and Zara Elian, the seekers of the cosmos, the future was a blank canvas waiting to be painted with the brushstrokes of their daring exploits. The cosmos stretched before them, an endless expanse of twinkling stars and swirling galaxies. Kira gripped the controls of their spaceship, her knuckles white against the cool metal. She could feel the hum of the engine beneath her, a steady heartbeat pulsating through the vessel as it sliced through the void. Zara sat beside her, eyes fixed on the distant speck that promised answers to the riddle they had been chasing for so long. "There it is," Kira murmured, her voice barely audible above the thrum of the spaceship. Her heart raced with a mix of anticipation and trepidation. The Celestial Codex had haunted her dreams for years, and now it felt within reach. But she knew better than to let her guard down. "We need to be prepared for anything." Zara turned to her, a mischievous grin playing at the corners of her mouth. "When have we ever not been?" Kira couldn't help but chuckle. It was true. Their past adventures had taught them how to navigate even the most treacherous situations. Kira's skills in negotiation and trading had often saved them from sticky predicaments, while Zara's talent for stealth and subterfuge had proven invaluable in tight spots. As they drew closer to the ancient ruin, Kira felt a shiver of unease run down her spine. The whispers of the Celestial Codex had lured many a seeker to their doom, and she couldn't afford to let her ambition cloud her judgment. She closed her eyes for a moment, taking a deep breath to steady herself. When she opened them again, the ruin loomed before them, a jagged silhouette against the vibrant backdrop of the nebula. It was a haunting sight, a relic from a time long forgotten. Kira's heart swelled with a mix of awe and determination. They had come this far. She refused to let fear hold them back now. "All right," she said, her voice steady and resolute. "Let's do this." Zara nodded, her expression a mirror of Kira's resolve. Together, they guided the spaceship towards the ancient ruin, the stars seeming to part before them like a cosmic pathway. As they approached, Kira felt a strange energy emanating from the structure, a hum that resonated deep within her. It was as if the ruin itself was calling to her, urging her to uncover its secrets. With a final burst of speed, the spaceship touched down on the surface of the ruin, the landing gear crunching against the ancient stone. Kira and Zara exchanged a glance, their eyes shining with determination. They had reached the end of one journey, but the true challenge was just beginning. As they prepared to disembark, Kira took a moment to gaze out at the vast expanse of space that surrounded them. The stars seemed to dance in the darkness, their light a beacon of hope amidst the shadows. She knew that the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but she also knew that they were ready. Together, they would face whatever challenges awaited them, united in their pursuit of the Celestial Codex. With a deep breath, Kira turned to Zara, her eyes filled with resolve. "Let's go, Shadow. The cosmos awaits." And with that, they stepped out into the unknown, their hearts filled with courage and their minds focused on the quest that lay before them. For Kira Naveen and Zara Elian, the seekers of the stars, the greatest adventure of their lives was about to begin.